Hey everyone, so this video is kind of like a tag video. I wasn't tagged specifically, it came up as a recommended video on YouTube and I kind of liked the idea. I'll link the video below how I found out about the tag, that way if you're interested you can watch that one. I think it came from somebody else years ago, but it's essentially show me your dent in perfumes. So I liked the idea because, you know, with over 400 different fragrances to choose from, I don't really make a dent quite quickly in a lot of fragrances. So for me to get through a whole bottle or even to make a dent in a bottle within a reasonable period of time means that there is something good about the fragrance and that I like it, that it's an easy wear or just one of my favourite scents for the time being. So I'm going to show you 6 fragrances today. The video is not going to concentrate on the notes of the fragrance or anything like that, but if you are interested, please let me know and I can link a few details below. So for each of the fragrances, I will link the Fragrantica link for each of them. That way if you're interested in what the notes are, you can check that out as well. But let's get started. So the first fragrance is Viktor & Rolf Flower Bomb. So I've had this one for quite a while, but I think this is my 3rd bottle of the Flower Bomb perfume. I'm pretty sure all of them that I've owned have been this size, which is the 50ml size. But as you can see, there is a very large dent and the actual liquid inside's gone quite dark because it's a bit older. But with Flower Bomb, it's such an easy scent for me to wear. It smells great any time of the year. And I think recently I've been kind of overlooking this one. But smelling it, it's just so pretty. It's feminine, sweet, floral, a little powdery, slightly soapy. It's just beautiful. So I really, really like this one. I think if you know what Flower Bomb smells like, you can smell it on other people. Strangely enough, there's not a whole lot in my collection that smells like Flower Bomb. And yeah, I just really like it. Many years ago, before my collection exploded into what it is now, this was a potential wedding scent for me. But I ended up going with, I think, Jo Malone Red Roses. Another one that I was tossing up between is Stella McCartney's Stella, which isn't in this video, but it is a perfume that I've made dents in and gone through bottles of, but it's been discontinued, so that sucks. But yeah, that was the first one, Viktor & Rolf Flower Bomb. So the second one is also a fragrance that has been discontinued. I tend to gravitate towards fragrances that then get discontinued, but this one I do have a backup bottle of. This is Molten Brown London Rosa Absolute. So this, you can see again, quite a decent dent in it, and it's such an easy scent to wear. I really like this one in the cooler months when I'm wearing warm clothes like sweaters and knits and things, because it's just a beautiful, jammy rose scent. So if you like things like Portrait of a Lady, for example, it's a similar feeling to that. It's just such a lovely floral, red, jammy rose. It's so nice. It's really easy. You don't have to think about it. It lasts, the longevity isn't terrific on this one, but I just overspray. It's fine. But I really, really like that one. One that I'm surprised that I like as much as I do, and I've put such a dent in it, for not having it for an incredibly long amount of time, is Eau Britannica. This one was different to me. When I first got it, I wasn't quite sure about it. I liked it, and I did, I think, first impressions here on the channel, but it's so aromatic. It's green, it's fresh, it's straight out of the shower, clean smelling. And this has been a go-to when I really, again, most of these are when I don't have to think about it. I don't really feel like anything specific to wear. I just want to reach for something that's easy to wear. This has been one of the scents for summer. Yeah, I really like it. So you can see there is a dent in there. And yeah, I just enjoy this one. So yeah, it reminds me of just summer, and I've been wearing that a lot during the warmer weather that we've been having. So the next one, this is not my first bottle. I think this is my third bottle of this perfume, and it's Nest Indigo. So you can see again, there is quite a substantial dent out of this one. This was the first scent that I got from Nest, and I actually discovered it in a Sephora sampler while I was overseas many, many years ago. Oh, it's gorgeous. It's so different to anything else that I own. It's tropical in a way that's not like passion fruit, mango, white florals tropical. It's just like a scent of almost like tea, sort of citrusy. Yeah, it's hard to describe. If you don't read the notes and you're trying to describe it, it's just almost minty fresh, but not mint, but just fresh and tropical. Oh, it's just gorgeous and tea-like. So, you know, white tea, for example, that more fresh, aromatic. It's a fantastic scent for when the summer months are around, when it's warmer. I wear this one all year. I just love it. It's so different to anything that I own, and it's a wonderful scent. Oh, I've got a backup bottle of this too, because there's a few scents where if they get discontinued, this is one of them that I would be really disappointed not to have a bottle of. It's just gorgeous. If you're going to try any of the Nest scents, I would definitely recommend trying Indigo. It's been a top favourite for a very long time now, and I keep going through it. So when I have so many perfumes to choose from and keep reaching for this, it says something about the perfume. The next one is also long time favourite. This was another potential wedding scent. I had quite a lot to cut it back from, but it is Guerlain's Le Petite Robe Noir. This is the Eau de Parfum, and I think this is my third or fourth bottle. So yeah, that's the dent in that. I've gone through so many of these. I love it. Oh, okay, I haven't worn this for a while because I tend to wear this one when it's a bit cooler. It's just a gorgeous fragrance. The cherry comes out. It's like floral, cherry, sweet, powdery, but not super powdery. I love it. Again, love cherry scents, love cherry fragrances. And this, I think, probably was one of the first cherry, well, one of some of the first cherry scents. I think I already had Cherry in the Air. I think I may have had that one already, I'm not sure. But I didn't have that many cherry fragrances when I discovered Le Petite Robe Noir. And this is getting increasingly more difficult to find in Australia. I used to be able to get it from, I think, Maya or David Jones. They both sold it, and now one of them doesn't sell it anymore. And the other one doesn't sell the Eau de Parfum. They only have the Eau de Toilette version. So I don't know what's happening, if they're pulling out of the market, if they're discontinuing it, if it's just difficult to get stock at the moment. But needless to say, I do have backup bottles of this because I absolutely love it. It's definitely one of my top 5 fragrances. It's beautiful. I love it so much. And yeah, so that's the dent in that particular bottle. But yeah, I think this is like my 4th bottle of this one. So again, I've gone through a lot of that. And it was one of the fragrances that I owned before my collection was absolutely crazy massive. And the last one that I'll share with you today is Giorgio Armani See Intense. Again, it's not the one in the dark bottle. This is the newer one. This one, it's got, again, a fairly significant dent. For me, I know some of you will be looking at it and going, that's nothing, but yeah, when you consider there's other fragrances that I've had for a long time and used them quite a lot, and they don't even look like they've been used, this shows me that I've been using it quite a lot. This is another scent where any time of year, any time of day, any occasion, it's an easy grab and go kind of a scent. It's gorgeous. It's juicy and sweet and blackcurrant syrup. It's wonderful. I really, really like this one. I get compliments on this one quite a lot. I think it reacts with my body chemistry quite well. Oh, it's beautiful. I do prefer this one when it's cooler. Again, when I can wear it under warm clothing. I think that this one smells better then. But it's just a brilliant scent. I think out of all of the C range, and I have pretty much all of them, this is definitely my favourite. And I think as far as using perfumes, it would be in my top 5. This one, for sure. Whether or not it's my top 5 favourite scent, maybe not, but as far as the ones that I use the most, it's definitely in my top 5 most used perfumes. It's beautiful. I really like this one. So that's it. Those are the 6 that I picked for this time. I might do this tag every so often because obviously as I use more scents, as the seasons change, as I get introduced to different fragrances, it will change and I'll make dents in more of my perfumes. But if you've tried any of these fragrances or if you have any questions about them, please leave your comments below because I'd love to hear them. If you've got any perfume in particular that out of all of your collection, you just notice you use it and it's got the biggest dent, I'd love to hear what it is and why. I really enjoy hearing what you have to say about your collection and why you enjoy certain perfumes. It really interests me how scent can be so personal and we can all have a different experience with the same perfume. But I also like discovering fragrances that I may have overlooked through all of you. And I think that's, yeah, it's really fun for me. So if you can leave those comments below, I'd love to read them. But that's it for me for this video. I hope you're having a fantastic morning, afternoon or evening, whatever it may be, wherever you are. And I'll see you in my next video. Bye for now.